Like a lot of touring acts, we had a year off all of a sudden because of COVID. Last year we had a pretty healthy schedule, about 50 shows. This year we'll easily do 70, and it's just like full back. We're doing 12 dates in July, which is a lot for us.
We're working on our third generation of fans for Little Texas. You know, we met kids that were in their teens when we started, then we met their kids, and now we're meeting their kids. And it's not that they're really old necessarily, but or are we? But it's just, you know, we're just starting to see a great return, you know, coming back from all the hard work that we did in the 90s.
I think that's really the core of country music itself, is family and tradition and generations, and it's like generations holding hands across the years, you know. We grew up certainly on the history of country music, you know. We grew up with, of course, the love of George Jones and the Merle Haggards, and we'll pay tribute to that in the shows. But we also grew up with Van Halen and Aerosmith and the rock and roll, and that's what we do, is we span between the country and the country rock side. I think, like this family has done, they're holding hands across the generations, and they provide not just a product, but a family, an atmosphere, a thing that we can gather around and enjoy together. And I think that's what it has in common with country music.
That's way over my head.
Yes, of course. If you, like Dwayne said, if you can, it's very flattering and very rewarding to create something that literally becomes way bigger than you are. You know, like there are 2 songs that we've had, What Might Have Been and God Bless Texas. And if you go on the main videos on YouTube of both songs and look at the comments, they got nothing to do with us. They're about, What Might Have Been is about people's lives, and they tell these big long stories about loves that they had that, you know, that, well, like the song, like somebody from high school that you were in, you know, your first love, and then you get separated from them, and then you find them 30 years later and get married. There's all those stories. The Texas thing is just about Texas, whether you love or hate the state or the Cowboys or whatever. So it becomes way bigger than you are, and yes, it becomes galvanizing for people that, you know, have a common experience around something you created 30 years ago.